The big shops that took up 5,000 square feet had been here forever. You know, the shakers and movers of Adams Avenue all found other places to go, retired, so they were just gone. And so I was immediately, one of the matriarch of the avenue that had been here the longest, she came to my opening and she says, well, now you're, you know, BMOC, big man on campus. I'm Dave McPheeters, and we're at Zach Sadek Antiques on Adams Avenue. And now, you know, that I'm the only one left on Antique Row, people do still come up, you know, following that sign or finding it, Googling it and stuff like that. They come in here and they say, well, where is Antique Row? And I said, you're in it. If you look at a Victorian museum or house or something, I mean, they have lots of things that they collected on their travels from different parts of the world and stuff. And there is a lot of clutter. It's not minimalist at all. Okay, so some people are overwhelmed. Most people are really fascinated. Even though there's a lot here, it's done in layers and steps to where you can see a lot of stuff. Well, I've been in this location for 26 years, but I was in Old Town for over 25 years before that. Looked around because I was so used to foot traffic in Old Town that I thought, oh, Coronado or Del Mar or something like that, but the rents were ridiculous. And people here on the avenue had been trying to attract me up here because of my involvement in the Chamber of Commerce in Old Town, sending people to Adams Avenue for years. They wanted me to come up here on the avenue. So I found this building, which was slated to be torn down as a parking lot, and it was in really, really bad condition. I was in the vintage clothing business in the late 1960s, and I was selling Hawaiian shirts, cowboy shirts, used Levi's, and I was selling at swap meets and selling to my fraternity brothers, and it was one of those things that actually put me through college. Then when I started here on Adams Avenue doing the street fair, started back into the Hawaiian shirt thing, and it just found out that was the market for this particular market, and then discovered people kept saying, oh, you have to go do Tiki Oasis. So I went to Tiki Oasis and started doing that, and so I've been doing that for about 8 or 10 years now, and it's really fun. It's people that are into it's the largest Hawaiiana convention in the world. You know, I have over 2,000 in inventory, and so people search me out. Truly vintage stuff, I mean, we just don't find anymore from the 30s and 40s. But even, you know, what younger kids are finding, you know, 60s to the 90s as vintage now. You know, it's a constant search. You're searching, you're thrifting, you're doing garage sales, you're doing swap meets, you're doing competitors to find out what they have. Their knowledge isn't always as deep as yours in any given field. So, you know, it's just a matter of knowledge is power in this business. Just talking to the people as they come in the store. What are your interests? What do you collect? And so there isn't a day goes by that I don't learn something from a customer. You know, antiques and art galleries are the things that make an area interesting and draw a nice cross-section, sometimes bohemian crowd for color. As the rents go up, those are the things that go away. They just get strangled right out of business. I'm only open Saturday and Sunday, and I have parking meters in front of my store, and the parking meters are taken up by local residents, so it makes it difficult. Because of the density of housing in this area, people are parking 3-4 blocks around. And so when I have customers that circle a block, telephone and say, we couldn't find a parking place, sorry, we'll have to see you another time. I do an antique show up in Santa Barbara, and right now it's the only antique show left in the state of California. Those of us who have been in the business for a long time hate to see it going in that direction, but and we keep our fingers crossed that there's going to be some Midas touch to turn it around, but not real sure.